Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. Still, today also, students are late. Who all are present, please mark your attendance. Good afternoon, Jasmine. Yes, please join the class soon. Where are the other students left? Good afternoon, Navjot. Are you receiving the message which I sent before starting the class? Like before starting your class every day, I send message to join the class. Are you receiving it through WhatsApp? Okay, Yasmin. Navjot, please save my number in your phone, in your contact list. Only then you would be able to receive it. If your number would not, if my number would not be saved, then you won't be able to receive. Okay. Good afternoon, Isha. Good afternoon, Vardha. AVM class is going on, but I think this is time for your ICT class. Please bind up soon and then come for the class. So, have you revised the topic which we discussed yesterday? Did you try the code? Yes, Vardha, Isha. Good afternoon, Jabinder. Did you try the code? Okay, so what was the output for that? Yes, Vardha, you said yes, you tried. So, what was the output for that? So, I'll wait for another 2 minutes. So, I'll keep on using the term content layer or the structure layer so that it should be in your mind always that what is we are doing with content layer. Where is Dilpreet? Okay, you can Vata, you can send me a screenshot on my number, then I'll check it. Even other students, if you have tried it, then send it on my number to WhatsApp so that I could check it. What have you actually done? So in content layer, we will discuss about HTML, but still I'm waiting for other students to join. Is still your EVM class is going on? Yes, Isha? So as every time whenever we have a class, even in the school, I always tell you take your notebook and pen with you so that you could note down the important points. Vardha, you have sent this message to me. I think you wanted to send it to sir that your ICT class has started, but by mistake you sent it to me. Good afternoon, Isha. Good afternoon, Singsaki. Isha, are you sending a message to some other number also? Because I'm checking that your another number is saved with your brother's name Aryan, and earlier you were sending message through that number, so it creates confusion. So I hope you are only joining the class. So should I start now? I think already 6 minutes are over and it is more than enough. We cannot wait anymore. So one more student has joined. Okay. Thank you, Jasmine. Good afternoon, Prablin. Has the class over? So have you taken your notebook and pen? You can keep your notebook with you. Okay. So as we discussed yesterday, the structure of HTML, that how to write the you can write the HTML code by using the specific structure. Few terms we discussed. Today we will write or we will learn something more about HTML. Like we will learn few tags which we use to write the code, or we can say that to create a web page or a website. Very simple tag we will discuss today. Gradually, I will go with the complex part. Today, I will only discuss simple part, so that you could continue, you could learn easily. So in HTML, as you know, the structure, whenever we are discussing, we always start, don't write it here. This just I have mentioned as a heading. So I'm just writing it here, HTML. So first of all, you will start with doc type HTML. So what is this line of code? Is it a tag? Good afternoon, Jasmine. Okay, then what is it, Jasmine, if it is not a tag? If it is not a tag, then what is it? Yes, it's a declaration. Good afternoon, Mehtab. Why did you late? Why did you get late, beta? Okay, Singsaki, this is not declaration, right? You're absolutely right. This is not code. Sorry, this is not a tag. This is a declaration. Declaration to the browser that the markup language which you're going to use for writing the code, that is HTML, not any other language. Good afternoon, Harshneet. Further, we start with HTML, as you are suggested to write the code in lowercase letters. Further, then we start with head tag. Is the board visible to everyone? Whatever I'm writing on the board, is it visible to everyone? Everyone is right. This is a declaration. Okay, thank you, Bachi. Then here you will have title. Now, I'm just giving a random title to this. Structure of HTML. Fine. I'm just closing it here. Space is less, that's why I'm writing it here only. You can write here also. Even you can write title tag after head tag also. Then body is the tag where you will include all your other objects which you want to insert your objects. Okay, Dilpreet, I'll talk to him. Okay, so now Today we will learn about paragraph tag, then we will learn about bold tag. The board is smaller now, so it creates the problem to write the content. Don't worry, from Monday onwards we will do it practically. Bold tag, italic tag, then underline tag. Fine. Then further we will little bit discuss about table tag. So actually in your syllabus, mostly what you do in this, that will be like table tag. Everything you will do under the table. So you will learn about table tag. We will just have an introduction over table tag. So whenever you want to add some content, some text content in your web page, that content you will add in the paragraph tag. So paragraph tag is actually used to write the content in paragraph. So as you can see here, there is opening tag and closing tag. So this is a pair tag which contain the start tag and end tag. So here space is less, so that's why I'm writing here. You can, whenever you're writing the code, you are required or you are suggested to write below the code, like below every tag. So paragraph, I'm just writing one line. I'm learning HTML. Then close paragraph tag. Okay, I forgot another tag we will discuss, that is H1 to H6 tag. That is heading tag. You might be aware about it. Now, when you will insert a paragraph or any of the text in your web page, you will always try to write it in paragraph tag. Now, you all are aware about the different formatting of the text. Like we can make the text bold, we can make the text italic, underline. Good afternoon, Harkirat. So if you have to make the text bold, italic, underline in a web page, then what will you do? Then you will use the bold tag. But how will you use the bold tag? Now, for example, I want to make this text bold. So what will I do? Okay, I have not closed head tag here, and I'm starting body here. I hope it is clear and it is not creating any confusion. Yes, please answer. Okay. So what will I do? I will add bold tag here and then close bold tag after closing the paragraph tag. Even if you write like this, paragraph bold, suppose I'm writing a text hello, then close bold tag and here. Now, what do you think? Which one is correct? What do you think? Which one is correct? Suppose this is the first one and this is the second one. Which one is correct according to you? Okay. Actually, both are correct. But if we have been given some condition, like suppose there is a large paragraph in this content and you have to make some text bold. Suppose I just want to make the text learning bold. Then what will I do? Then I will start paragraph tag. I am Then make this text bold by writing B tag here. Then learning, close B tag and then close the paragraph. Sorry, here it will be HTML. So, which text will be in bold characters? Which text will be the entire line? I am learning HTML will be in bold, or only some text will be in bold characters? And which one will be? Yes, Vardha, right? Only learning word will be in bold characters. Great. Okay, now, other than this, if I want to make the text italic, again, I will start with paragraph tag, I tag, then suppose if I write hello only. Text, it can be longer text also. I'm just writing the one word, then paragraph. So now this will make this text italic. This text will become italic. Fine. Similarly, if I want to make the text underline, then I will use U tag, text, closing tag, and then close the paragraph tag. So the text which will be between the start and end of U tag, that will become bold. Now, you write it in your notebook and send me through picture. You can click the picture and send me that if I have to make this text, I have to make it bold also, italic also, and underline also. I want this hello word should be bold also, italic also, and underline also. It means all three formatting should be applied to this word. How would you do that? Write it on your notebook and send me. Yes, Mehtab, learning will be in bold. Yes, will be bold. Fine. Write the code for making the text bold, italic, and underline. This hello word should be having all three, we can say, the formatting applied. So how would you do that? If you can type, that's good, but I would, okay, just move. No, bache, not links. This is not a link. You all have used the word processing application, MS Word, even presentations, then database. You might have done some done some formatting in that. Like sometimes you are making the text bold, italic. So you have to just write that word between the tags, the formatting you want to apply. Okay, Vardha has sent the code. Let me check. Yes, Vardha, it will make the text italic and underlined. But I said you have to make it bold also. This is correct if you want to make the text only italic and underline. Paragraph, italic, bold, underline. Yes, yes. Who has sent it? Yes, Silprit, you are right. It is correctly written. Harshneet. Yes, Bache, it is correct. Jasmine. Yes, Jasmine, it is correct. Yes, Bache, I hope you got it. Okay. Okay, Vardha, now it is right. But you have not used the paragraph tag. That is okay, but use a paragraph tag along with this, as we discussed right now. Okay. Navjot has also sent. Navjot, very good. You have written complete code with complete declaration. I appreciate it that you have written the complete code. Really good. Very good. Isha has also sent. Yes, Isha, it is correct. Okay. Now moving further. Next, I think bold, italic, and underline tag is clear to each one of you, and paragraph also. So when you have to write different paragraphs, you can divide it in different sections just by writing the text between the start and end of the paragraph. So if you are writing starting paragraph and your starting paragraph tag here and closing here, it will be your first paragraph. Then again, if you start paragraph tag and you write some content and close the paragraph tag, this will be your second paragraph. This will be very useful when in the examination you have been asked that you have to write the content or divide the content in different sections. In that case, it will be very important. Practically, you will be asked to apply it, and most probably in theory part, you will be asked to identify the errors. Next, before starting with table tag, I will start with this H1 tag. Can you tell me what is the use of this H1 tag if you have studied it earlier? What we call this H1 tag or H2, 6 levels are there, H1 to H6. All 6 levels are there. So this H1 tag is for, yes, Varga, you are right, it is for heading tag. Yes, Jasmine, you are also right, it is to give headings. H1 is a very good. So Varda has already answered. So we have 6 levels of heading, that is H1 to H6. So H1, H2, H3, H4. It is a pair tag, so it will have a closing tag also. Sorry, I have written H1 in all. Sorry. Then H5, H6. So H1 is the largest heading size. It is the largest heading size, and H6 is the smallest heading size. H6 is the smallest heading size. So what does it mean? That if you have been asked to insert a heading of the largest size, then automatically it is understood that you have to use the tag H1. And if it is said that smallest, then you will use the H6. In exam, you will be asked to insert the heading by telling this in the question paper only, that which level heading you have to insert. Yes, Praveen, you're right. H1 to H6 tags are used to give heading. First header visible. Sorry, Hakirat, I could not get it. What does this mean? What first header visible? Yes, Isha, to give heading, you are also right. All your answers are correct. Jasmine too. Yes, I got. So now we apply. I cannot show you output here, but I said that on Monday we will start with, if we start with the practicals portion, then we will discuss it in practically. I will show you all the output side by side. Right? So here we will just discuss the code today. So if I have to make the heading, so heading is like, suppose my heading is content layer. So here is my another marker. Okay. Now I write some text. For example, H1. Heading is the tag is the head H1, and then my heading is content layer. So it will insert a heading of level 1. It will insert a heading of level 1. Now, write a code to insert a heading of level 5. Write the HTML code to insert a heading of level 5. You can write and send it me through WhatsApp. Yes. If you have to insert a heading of level 6, how will you insert it? It's very simple, Uche. You have to just add H6. Instead of H1, you write H6. And if I have to give it smallest size, then H6 will close here. Okay, yes, Ingsaki, you are right. I can see some of the students are not answering. So let me check. Now we come to the most important part of this HTML code. Mehtab, you did not answer for the previous question. Problem also. Okay, now we start with the table tag. Table tag is very important. Table tag is used when you want to insert a table in your web page. A table, you know that it is the combination of rows and columns. So whenever you want to insert a row, so insert a table in the web page, you will use the table tag. It is a pair tag. It means it will have a closing or end tag as well. But only using table tag will not insert a table in your web page. To insert a table in your web page, you have to use some other tags which will be used under the table tag. Next, we have TR tag. This is known as table row tag. Table row tag. This is also a pair tag. So we will have a closing tag or end tag of the TR tag. So TR tag will be used to insert a row in your table. Next, TD tag, table data. So when we have to enter some values in the table, we will use the TD tag. So when we will use these two tags, then we would be able to insert the rows and columns in our table. Now, I draw a table here and then we'll start writing the code for this. I hope this is clear to each one of you. Yes, is it clear up to this? So now, I'm drawing a small table here. Fine. Here I have entered some values 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will start writing the code. I will start with doc type declaration so that you would be in the habit of writing. Then we start HTML, head, title. I'm just giving name table, title will close here, then head, then body. As we already said that all the tags we will use under the body tag. Under the body tag means between the start and end of the body tag. So here if we have body tag here, if suppose we close our body tag here, then all tags will come inside this body tag. Now, today after the class, I will call each one of you and I'll ask you a few questions because I feel that some of you are leaving class in between. So it will be difficult for you to understand the concept because further we will discuss that how to merge, rows, column, all these things will be discussed. Now, table. Then this will tell the browser, this table tab will tell the browser that we are going to insert a table in the web page. Then TR. This table and TR tag will indicate to the browser that table is going to insert in your web page. Now under TR tag, we will use TD tag. So now when you will write TD tag, you will enter a value. This will be used to insert a value in the table. Suppose if I write 1, then close TD tag here and then close, sorry, will not close here. Now what it will insert? It will actually insert only this cell. It will insert only this cell. It means there are 2 rows. This is also row. This is also row. This is row 1. This is row 2. This is column 1. This is column 2. So this row 1 is having how many values? 2. It means for this TR tag, we have to use TD tag twice. One for first value and second for second value. So next I'm writing TD 2, then close TD. Now, is there any other cell in first row of this table? No, we have only 2 cells. So I will close TR here and it will insert 2 cells of a single row for this table. Now this row is closed here. This row is having 2 values or 2 columns, 2 cells. So we will use here TD twice. Now next we have to start for second row. TR, then TD for this value. Now it will insert a third cell. Then again TD tag. Then for random values that have been taken, you will be given the proper values. And then close the TR tag. Fine. And after that, body tag is already closed. So afterwards, you will close the HTML tag. Fine. So this way, it will insert a table of 2 rows and 2 columns. One thing I want to make it clear to you that all the tags, all the content in your paper 3 of this web authoring, you will add everything in a table. Whatever you have to insert, whether text, image, heading, whatever will be asked you to enter in the exam, you will be using the tables or you will be entering it inside the tables. I hope this is clear. Please show me thumbs up if this is clear to each one of you. Okay, yes, I forgot. Definitely, we will close the table tag. I forgot to mention. Thank you, Jasmine, for noticing. It means it clearly shows that you are attentive and you are watching the class, you are attending the class very attentively. So thank you very much for that. So now show me a thumbs up if this is clear to each one of you. Okay, Isha, Jabinder, Harshneet, Mehtab, Jasmine, Navjot, Jasmine 1, Singh Saki, Vardha. Yes, Vardha, I have closed. You are also attentive in the class as usual. You are always there. Yes, good Mehtab. I have made some mistakes to check that how many of you are attentive. Because I can see some are joining, some are leaving, but here on WhatsApp, everyone is answering me. How is it possible? Now, one mistake is also there, which Mehtab has noticed. So, what is that mistake? Anybody else who has noticed the mistake? Yes, check. What mistake I haven't made? Yes, Navjot, table. What table? Have I made any mistake? Or is it okay? We have to close table tag before body tag. Absolutely. We have to close table tag before the body tag. Now, this is fine that I should keep on making mistakes here, and then I would ask you whether you are able to check it or not. So it will make me clear that you are attending the lessons carefully. Table, body, and then we will close HTML tag. You must clap for yourself if you are attending the class attentively. Yes, Jasmine, you're right. Navjot, you're also right. Okay, very good, Navjot. I think Navjot is very attentive. He has written all the code and he has sent me through WhatsApp. That's really good. I appreciate it that you're writing side by side everything, whatever being mentioned. So now we have left few minutes. So I'll draw here one table and you will write the code for this. But before that, one question I want to ask. What is this outline? What is this outline in a table? What is this outline in this table? Yes, border. But I have not used any border attribute here. Are you aware about attribute? Attributes are the properties which we use with the tags to enhance the appearance of our web page. Yes, Harshneet, you're right. Navjot, Singh Saki, Jasmine too, you all are right that this is a border. Yes, Mehta, what happened? What are you thinking? Any problem? We have not used any attribute or any border tag or something so that border is being displayed. Got it, Navjot? Sorry, Mehta. Okay. So this about this border outside boundary we are talking about. So until I will not use an attribute which is known as border, it will not create any border for the table. It is not mandatory to put the quotes. You can put single quote also, and you can use write it without quotes also. Okay, so if you will use this attribute border with table tag, then it will insert a border for the table. Otherwise, what will happen? You might feel when you will do it practically, you might feel that when you try to insert it, you would get the output like this 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have not used this, right? So don't get confused. You will use the border tag for this. Now, quickly, I'm drawing a table here, and you will just write the code and send me through WhatsApp. Who all are leaving the class in between? Like they are going, then coming, then going, then coming. Yes, Dilpreet, if you want to change the height and width, we will use attributes, but that I have not discussed here as because I will not go much with the HTML attributes, because all the design part, or we can say the presentation part of your web page will be done through CSS as per your syllabus, and it is compulsory for you to write the code for CSS to apply any formatting for your web page. So that's why I'm not going with this. But yes, I will discuss it in another lesson. Okay, so I'm drawing here one table. Today it will be very simple, but when we start merging the rows and column, then it will be little, the alignment is not clear with, but I'm not able to align it properly, but you write it. Here, roll number, name, then attendance, and for attendance you will simply write yes or no value, present or absent, and then okay, you can write your marks. You can enter any value in this. You can enter your name, your roll number, whether you're present or absent. So this table code should be written by everyone and sent through WhatsApp. Whosoever will not send me the code, I will think it will be clear that these students have not attended the class. It will be very, very clear. Still, I can see 4 to 5 students are there. They have not joined the class today also. Write the code and then send the WhatsApp message. So WhatsApp message, you can click the photograph and send to WhatsApp. I hope this topic is clear to you. This is just, we can say, a start of the topic. We will discuss much more about it. But as you have to do it gradually with more tags. So with simple tags, I'm going to. Write and then let me know. And one thing which is very important, please try this code in your on your system also, and then check the output. In next lesson, we will discuss about some of the attributes of table tags. So until you don't know how to how to insert a table, it will be difficult. And to inserting a table, you must know which one is row, which one is column. Complete it, and even if the class will get over, then send me it after the class so that I could check it and respond to you that whether it is correct or not. Anyone has completed? Okay, some of the students have sent. Okay, rest each one of you write the code and send it me through WhatsApp. Make sure to send it because this can be considered as your class work which was given to you, and if you won't do it, I will not be able to understand you have understood the topic or not. Fine. So now recap the topic from the book also. Read everything from the book. These all topics are given in your book also. Recap where by reading all the content from the book. And in next lesson we will discuss more about it. So I hope there is no doubt in any of the topic we did whatever. Fine, Isha, you can send me once you complete it. I know this is a little more TR and TD tags will be used, so it might be possible you are taking time. So no issues. Complete it. And take care of yourself. Have plenty of water and study also. Okay, Navjot has gone. So Navjot has said Navjot is very active today. Navjot, well done. So okay, very good, Navjot. This is absolutely right. This is correct. And finally, you have understood. Okay, Mehtab, you can send me once you will complete it. You can send it. Jasmine too has also sent. See, but it is really good if once you will be given the task and you would complete it, you would also enjoy that you're learning something, and I would also enjoy teaching. Otherwise, it would be like one-way communication where we are just I'm speaking and you're not doing anything. So it is good to hear from you. TD. But there is some correction in Jasmine. There is required some correction in your code. So I'm writing here the code for this. Who all have not understood it correctly. I'm taking only this much space to write it. So doc type HTML. Due to less space, I'm just writing everything all together. Title, table, title, close head, and then start, body, then start table tag. Now, Jasmine, as you have started it with TD tag, there's a mistake that you have to start it with TR tag. Please make correction between your code. Okay. Yes, Vardha, you're right. It is correct. Okay, Isha has also sent. Let me check that also. Okay, Isha, still, yes. Isha, you have used a border attribute, but you have not given any value for the border attribute. Give some value to the border attribute as well. Okay, no issues. So who are facing the problem? Note down how to do this. TR, this is for the first row. This is first row. Right? Roll number. So I'm starting with TD, TR for first row, then TD for first value. That is roll number. Whereas this is a heading, so you can use bold tag with TD tags to make it bold. Then another, we start with second cell value, data value TD, name TD. Don't get upset if your code is not correct right now. You're learning, so if you would make mistakes, you will learn more. There is no problem with that. But at least you're trying, Jasmine. That is really good. So here we have completed the first row. This we have completed the code for this first row. Jasmine, yes, send a message. Did you get what I want to send? Okay, you got it. I got from problem also. You all are having a very good handwriting, bache. TRTD, okay, name, closing, then okay, Okay, yes, it is correct. Probably this is correct. Singh Sakhi has not sent. Japinder has not sent. Jasmine. Okay, fine. So this is all today. Further, you will start again with TR tag, and then for the same code will be there with the values. So complete it, and if you have not completed yet, then send it to WhatsApp later on. Okay. So God bless you, and please in the weekend revise all the tags. You can try some of the other tags which are given in your book. Easy one, and send me the output. You have to send the output and the code on WhatsApp. Fine. Okay. Thank you and have a nice day.